here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, home of the London Broncos. Over in the corner, they are!
The Broncos are back in the big time!
We knew effectively we were relegated before the season even started.
Blows his whistle and we are underway here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium.
Oh, big step from Andy Bailey! And a try for London!
Early goes through and London do get their try before half time.
Yo, listen, yeah, that.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, the home of the London Broncos for round 8 of the BETFRED Championship. The London Broncos come into some good form into this game after beating Salford last time out 66 points to 6, whereas Batley have been in some good form themselves. And as you can see, it's a rather blustery grey day here in South London and conditions will definitely play a part in this one. I caught up with the London head coach Jason Demetriou before this game to get his thoughts on today's match. Jason, it was a good performance against Salford last weekend. How have the boys been in training this week and are they prepared for it?
Yeah, no, they've been good. Probably, one of our better weeks this week. So I think we need to raise the intensity a little bit. Looking for us to start well today. I thought we were pretty poor last week to start the game, and I didn't think we attacked that well as well, which is weird to say considering we scored 66 points. So looking for us to get a bit more detail in our attack and go after the start of the game a bit more.
Of course, the conditions for this game are a bit more blustery than we've been used to in the past couple of weeks. How is that going to play a part in your preparations for this one?
Yeah, if it stays like it is, it's not too bad. But if it gets a bit windier, then you got to shorten your passes up and make sure you're kicking well, getting the end of your set. So yeah, the wind will play a part, but not a huge part, I don't think.
Are these conditions that the P&G boys have they had to get used to these conditions? As it's not as warm as it is here over there.
Yeah, for sure, but they're used to it now. They've been playing over here and training in these conditions day in, day out. So this is one of the warmer days than we've played in. So they'll be fine.
Regan only played 20 minutes in the Salford game last weekend. I know he's coming back from injury. How likely is it he's going to play more minutes in this game?
Unlikely. He's 18th man, so he won't play at all today unless he's needed. He got a cork in his first carry off the kick-off and still got through the 20 minutes, had a fair bit of swelling through the week, hasn't trained too much. So with us having a bye next week, it's not worth risking him and Dean. So they'll sit as 18th and 19th man today and the boys will get the job done.
No Will Lovell and no Alex Walker, they're playing for the reserves. I thought they played quite well on last weekend's game. How come you've decided to put them in the reserves this time round?
That's my job, pick a team, and well, there's no need to explain it here.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, welcome to the Cherry Reds Record Stadium for round 8 in the BETFRED Championship between the London Broncos and the Batley Bulldogs. Of course, the Broncos come into this game unbeaten after their 66 points to 6 win over Salford here last weekend. As Batley are also on a little bit of an unbeaten run themselves, picking up 2 wins from their last 2 games. As we're about to welcome the players on the field of play, let's have a look at the lineups and how both teams shape up here in a very windy South London this afternoon. Starting with the London Broncos, fullback Morea back in the side. Right wing, Liam Tyndall. The 2 centres are Brandon Webster-Mansfield and Elliot Wallace, with Neil Chabambe on the left wing. Standoff is Gyro Voro, and the scrum half is Jimmy Meadows. The props are Epil Kapinas and Emali Bittengane, and the hooker getting his 100th appearance for the Broncos this afternoon is Sam Davis. Luke Smith and Jack Croft are the second rowers, and Sevilla Havili is the loose forward for the Broncos this afternoon. O'Ben, Hersey Horde, Stock Bienick are the interchange, and Campbell Gillard is the 18th man. Whereas for the away side, Batley currently sitting in 12th place. This is how the Bulldogs shape up this afternoon. Butterworth at fullback, Burton on the right wing with Hudson and Greensmith in the centre, and Olferts on the left hand side of that wing. Reynolds at standoff, White at scrum half, with Dixon and Kirk as the proppers, and Evan Hodgson is the hooker. Dane Manning and Niall Flynn are the second rowers, with Robson Stevens the loose forward for the away side this afternoon. Leek, Mativev, Ward and Scriven are on the interchange bench this afternoon, with Foulstone the 18th man for Batley, as we are moments away from getting this game underway. Of course, the last time these sides met was at the end of last season. Broncos came away from Batley with a 30 points to 16 win, but the last time the two sides met here was nearly a year ago, and Batley came away with all 3 points with a 16 points to 14 win over the Broncos last season. As the away side made their way out onto the field, they're playing in mostly white with red stripes. Buck and Dusty wearing an extra pair of ears to celebrate Easter next weekend here. And here are the home side London Broncos in all navy this afternoon. Of course, a massive welcome to everyone watching on the YouTube stream, and to those of you in Papua New Guinea watching on the national broadcaster and listening as well. On PNG NBC. Thank you for staying up and being with us early in the morning over on the other side of the world, no matter where you're watching from. And thank you for staying awake and not having a Sunday nap if you're watching closer to home. Batley to kick things off from left to right. Butterworth to get the game underway. And Broncos playing from right to left. Kickoff taken towards Broncos' left-hand corner. Caught up in the wind, collected by Meadows. London on the first attack, get up to the 10-metre line, wrapped up by 3. There's Captain Nice. Ball shifted into the middle. Wrapped up by another 3 more. This is the second for London. So let's try and play the ball in the middle, just in front of their 10-metre line, up to the 20-metre line. Wrapped up by another 3. So shift over to this left-hand side. Moving forward with Croft. Up to the 30. He's hit by 2. London shift into the middle. Davis. Billy charging forwards, breaks through up to the halfway line before he's brought down to the ground. This is the last for London. Meadows with a kick. It's a deep one into the right hand corner, and it's over the top, and that'll be out for a 20-metre restart. And Batley will get their first attack from their own 20 as they move forward now. It's a big hit from Daryl Alfertz. So now shift into the middle. Wrapped up on their own 30 here, Batley. So they try and shift over to this near side. Cutting inside. Wrapped up is Hudson. 35 metres inside their own half. Ball shifted inside as they try and run up the central channel. It's Dixon brought down, just shy of the halfway line. So they try and shift over to the left-hand side here, Batley. Little cross pass. So they drift into London's half. 5 metres inside, trying to shift their way through the middle, running to a brick wall fronted by Havili. This is the last for Batley. So try and move the ball out to the left-hand side. It's a high kick into that left-hand corner for Tyndall to deal with, and it bounces out of play. And goes out for a restart for London on the 30, where the kick was taken from. And that's the turnover. Tyndall trying to break through the line, makes it up to the 40. Ball shifted into the middle. Chabambe trying to burst his way forward. Makes it up to halfway before he is brought down. Ball shifted into the middle by Davis. Havili, Meadows, Morea. Nice quick hands over on the right hand side. And Tyndall looks like he's going to go in the corner, has to cut inside. He's brought down with 10 metres to go. It's a nice dummy move from Brandon Webster-Mansfield. Morea 10 metres out, shifted inside. Meadows looking to shift it down to the left hand side. Brought down is Captain Ice inside the 10. Meadows shifting out to left hand side. Chabambe drops it, and the ball eventually goes out of play. And Batley will get the head and feed on their own 10-metre line with early pressure from London in the first couple of minutes. I think with it being on the last, yes, Batley will get a restart on their own 10. It'll be a turnover, not a scrum. So back underway. Batley trying to move forward, making 2 metres. So try and shift down to their left-hand side. No real option on the wing, having to be in that centre left-hand channel up to the 20-metre line before their run comes to a halt. Ball shifted into the middle. Alferts can't break his way through. He's wrapped up shy of the 30. So look to shift inside here, Batley. Wrapped up just shy of the 40-metre line, making a 10-metre run each time. It's a shallow kick all the way to Morea on the 20-metre line on the last for Batley. And he makes 10 metres, but he's wrapped up in the centre of the park. Wrapped up by Manning. And now with Tyndall trying to shift back inside. Dumped down by Manning. Big hit on Liam Tyndall. As Webster Mansfield tries to burst his way through. Wrapped up on halfway. Inside to Meadows. To Havili. Trying to burst his way through up to the 40. Takes 3 to wrap him up. As they tramping forward. Meadows again. Quick hands to Morea. Trying to break down his right hand side. To Tyndall, who's going to go in the corner, looks to cut inside and does go over this time. Another dummy move from Brandon Webster Mansfield. And with 5 minutes on the clock, London get an early lead. A much better start compared to this time last weekend against Salford. London 4, Batley 0. London have maybe pinpointed a weakness down Batley's left-hand flank. It's Morea drifting over to the right-hand side. Dummy move again from Webster Mansfield, feeding Tyndall on the byline, who had to push his way through, putting Ben White on his backside, cutting inside and getting his first try of the afternoon. Maybe Jimmy Meadows, who's already scored over 100 points this season. The bulk of those coming against North Wales Crusaders here a couple of weeks ago. .22 metres out on the right-hand side. Meadows looking to add the extras. It's not the greatest kick, it is short. Very short in the end, about 5 metres short. It's London 4, Batley 0. Conversion missed. And Butterworth will get the game underway. 6.5 on the clock so far. London 4, Batley 0 if you are just joining us on the YouTube stream or on NBC PNG. It's a kick into the Broncos' right-hand corner. It's been left to bounce. It's going to go all the way out of play. It's a great kick in the end from Butterworth. And it gives Batley fantastic possession. 10 metres outside of London's try line. Ball fed into the middle to look and shift in his central position. Wrapped up 10 metres out there is Kirk. Ball played inside, dummy pass throughs. They try and run their way into this. Batley in a fantastic position, a couple of metres out, wrapped up. Ball shifted out to the left-hand side, looking to go in the corner. Butterworth. He's wrapped up 8 metres out. To try and shift it inside this time. Trying to break his way through as Manning. He's wrapped up again, making up a couple of metres. They now try and shift down this right-hand side here. Batley looking to go in the corner. They'll grab a kick through. And Batley are in. An instant reply from the Bulldogs. Jack Hudson getting on the score sheet, and London falling asleep. And an instant reply from the visitors makes it London 4, Batley 4. Looking back on the replay, as they work their way down the right-hand side, little grubber kick through, and it was Hudson driving at it, driving at the defence. Broncos defence at 6s and 7s on this right-hand side as a little grubber came in. And Hudson got there first, and he gets his first try of the afternoon. And looking to add the extras is Ben Reynolds from 15 metres out. Closer than Meadows' attempt to the right-hand side. And Reynolds gets the extras, and Batley are in the lead. London 4, Batley Bulldogs 6. Just over 9 minutes on the clock. Now the Webster Mansfield to get the game back underway and put the ball on the tee, wind permitting. It'll be a deep one from him. To the edge of the try line for Batley as they try and move forward, making 10 metres and bursting their way through before being wrapped up. There was Roman Dixon. He's trying to shift down this left-hand side with a bit more intent now, Batley. Wrapped up there was Kirk, 20 metres inside their own half. Ball shifted inside, Oldfert bounces off one, wrapped up by two more. So try and shift down this left-hand side, 35 metres out before they hit a Havili brick wall. Betten gain as well. And Davis, ball shifted inside, Batley up to the 40, wrapped up this time again. This is the last tackle for Batley, and it's a high kick this time, drifting into the central channel and caught in the wind, and it's grabbed by Meadows 30 metres out. Murray was poised for it, as was Tyndall and Webster Mansfield, but he got caught in the wind and pushed back about 10 metres as London work their way up to their own 40. Webster Mansfield wrapped up. Tyndall shifting forward, trying to burst through halfway, takes a big hit, feeds the ball to Vorro, looking to dance and shimmy and shift his way through the middle. Beats one, beats two, looks to find a hole and does get through the hole, but he's wrapped up, not brought down, is he? Yeah, he was. And then he offloaded the ball. So London will restart with a play of the ball. 35 metres out, ball shifted inside. Katanias driving his way through, brought down by 4. This is London's last. Driving forward, Meadows on the right-hand side. Little grubber kick through from Meadows. London chasing on it. London down in the corner, are they? And the referee says knock on. Luke Smith racing into the corner. He was brought down in the end. It's a little dummy, then grubber kick from Meadows. And there's a race between Butterworth and Smith. And Butterworth just got the ball out of Smith's grasp before he was able to put it down. And Batley will get a scrum on their own 10. Ball goes in from the head and feed. Oldverts brought down, 15 metres out, avoided a tackle in the process from Webster Mansfield, so they try and shift down this left-hand side here. Brought down there was Greensmith to try and break their way down this left-hand side again. Running into Tyndall there was Dane Manning, so try and shift it inside this time. Oldverts drifting across into the centre of the field, wrapped up on the 40. As they try and shift it to the left this time. Brought down just shy of the halfway line. This is the last for London, or last for Batley, I should say, sorry. It's a high kick. Makes up to the 20. Murray underneath it. Brings it down nicely. Tyndall looks to try and break his way through. Brought down 25 metres inside his own half. Took 3 to bring him down, so try and move forward with Webster Mansfield. He's wrapped up there, shy of the 40. Wallace was wrapped up on the 40. Moving forward is Chibambe. Can't break through up to the halfway line. London trying to break their way through the middle. Havili driving up to the 40. He's been called as held 35 metres away. Trying to shift down this left-hand side is Voro. Looked to cut inside, but he's wrapped up. This is the last for London, 20 metres out. Trying to find a hole down this left-hand side. Meadows to Wallace. Wallace looking to break his way through, looking to offload as well, and he's forced out of play. And Batley will get it back deep inside their own half. Batley have been defensively strong when they've needed to be. Wallace looking to offload. And no one there to get the ball off him. Batley of the changeover. Brought down on the first tackle, just shy of their own 10-metre line. Shifting the ball inside. Still within inside their own 20. So they make it up to the 20 now, looking to play it inside. Just about getting gain, holding on to the attacker, bringing him down. Olfert's driving forward. He's brought down, but not called held. Yeah, he was called held by the referee. Olfert's not happy with the referee's decision. Begins play again on the 40. They look to make it to the halfway and do so. Batley with Stevens. This is the last for the Bulldogs. So try and play down this left-hand side. Cut inside and a chip ball up over the top. Comfortable for Morea. Up to the 20 on this left-hand side. Looking to break his way up to the 30 before he's wrapped up. London shifted into the middle. Tyndall looking to drift across. Force back, offloads to Webster Mansfield, looking to drive forward. Offload ball from him, it's a loose pass. And Batley get it back, do they? No, London have got it back. The referee has called a knock on, I think. Well, he's blown, and then London are going to replay or play on anyway. So not really sure what the referee's call was for that one, but London restart. Chibambe. Shy of the 40, he's brought down. Davis shifting the ball inside. Havili to Meadows, finds a hole, looks to try and break through it, but he's wrapped up by Butterworth. London on the halfway line. Havili looking to feed the ball inside. No viable option. Sees him brought down up to the 40. They try and find a way through on this right hand side. Quick hands from Morea. Finding Webster Mansfield, gets through the gap. He's going to break his way through. And London are going to go over again. They are. Luke Smith in acres of space. Webster Mansfield doing all the hard work, breaking his way through the defence. Giving the ball to Smith, who puts it down. And London regain their lead. London 8, Batley 6, with the kick to come. And there's quick hands from Morea. As London work the ball around to the right-hand side. There's Meadows to Mansfield, who jukes past 3 defenders. And Luke Smith was there to put it on a plate. Could have got one earlier. And 5 minutes later, Smith finally does get his try. Webster Mansfield bouncing off one defender, breaking his way through the line. And Smith uncontested. Adds the points to put London back into the lead. And from 14 metres out, Jimmy Meadows to add the extra 2. Just the right hand side of the goalposts. And Meadows this time doesn't miss. And London have a 4-point lead. It's London 10, Batley Bulldogs 6. So we're not too far away from the halfway point of the first half. And Butterworth will get us back underway. So kick over to London's right-hand side. It's where they found luck last time. Ball not being allowed to bounce this time. Bit and gain up to the 20. As London trying to find a hole through the middle this time, looking to break their way through. Held on the 30. So try and burst their way through with Capinais. He's wrapped up 45 metres away from London's try line. Voro, little pass to Croft. Wrapped up in Batley's 40 this time. Distance about 15 metres. Ball inside to Havili, driving forwards. Nice offload from him. London looking to break through with Davis. Davis gets through the defence. He's going to break his way through. Davis to the line. And the referee calls it held up. For London to look to add some points in quick succession. Havili to the right hand side. Meadows, little juke, but doesn't move forward. And I think he's dropped the ball in the process there, has he? Yes, turnover to Batley. Full forward, it's slightly forward. That's a high tackle. So Batley will get another penalty. Just shy of their own 10-metre line. Right into two individuals in the stand on the opposite side. So get the ball just shy of the 30-metre line. Driving forward. They shift the ball inside this time. Batley looking to drive forward. Wrapped up there is Hodgson on the 40. So try and shift down the left-hand side up to the halfway line. Wrapped up again on the halfway this time. That being Greensmith. Ball shifted inside. Flat pass. Finding Stevens wrapped up 5 metres inside of Broncos territory. So try and find a hole down this right-hand side this time. And breaking through the defence. Nice volleyball pass up to the right-hand side. Beating 3 defenders and eventually wrapped up there is Burton. This is the last for London. Last for Batley, I should say, sorry. It's a crossfield kick right into the right-hand corner. Bounce back and Batley dropped the ball in the process. Referee says play on. A bit of a scramble. From the Broncos defence, but they do get the ball back. And then move forward with Tyndall. Up 5 metres. Well, he's brought down, still deep in their own half. London shifting inside to Wallace, trying to burst his way through, making a distance of 10 metres. Morea shifting it inside. Bit and gain. Tanzanian up to the 40-metre line. It's a flat pass to Capinais. He tries to burst his way through up to the halfway line. He's wrapped up just in front of it. As London try and shift their way down the left-hand side. Croft bounces off 2, wrapped up by another 2. This is the last for London, 40 metres away. Inside to Voro, it's a high kick from him. So we're going to give up 20 metres and it's been left to bounce by Buttersmith. He collects it 10 metres away from his own try line before he's wrapped up. Over the halfway line. We're over the halfway point of the first half as rain starts to pour down here in South London. As they try and shift down this left-hand side. Batley wrapped up on their right-hand side. Broncos left. They're trying to exploit this right-hand side again. And Wallace offside. He's actually given a high tackle, the referee, on Wallace. So Batley will get the ball back. Another fresh set of 6 on this near side. Again, a couple of metres forward, about 10, just in front of the halfway line. So trying to find the way inside. Nice flat pass forward. Calls it forward from the Broncos supporters. As Hodgson is tackled on the halfway line to try and shift down the left-hand side. Manning tripped and is wrapped up inside the Broncos half, 40 metres away. Up past it now. Ball shifted inside. So they try and work down this right-hand side this time, looking to find Burton. Wrapped up is Hudson. As Batley look to add another try onto the scoreboard. Little grubber kick through again. Meadows is there. Meadows leaves it. It's patted away and out. And London will get a restart. There's Reynolds with the grubber kick through. And Ben White causing all sorts of issues. Robson Mansfield looking to burst his way through up to the 40. He's wrapped up inside of it. So they try and work their way forward with Wallace up to the halfway line in the centre channel. He's wrapped up in Batley territory. So they try and move forward with Bittingane, looking to find a hole. Takes 3 to bring him down. Broncos making quick meters. Villi pushing forward. Meadows to the right hand side. London find a hole again, and it's Smith going over again. It is Smith going over again. His second try of the afternoon. Luke Smith finding a hole. Well, Batley could have been seen as unfortunate to not get anything 30 seconds ago. London go up the other end and get 4 more points on the board. It's London 14, Batley 6. Maybe the Batley defence is starting to tire in tough conditions. There's a short pass from Meadows finding Smith. He found a hole through the Batley defensive line. And Butterworth, though getting a hand on him, wasn't able to bring him down. And Meadows from the right hand side, 22 metres out. Further in than his first one. Conditions are tough as the rain's not heavy, but it could possibly make a difference, especially with the wind blowing around as well. And Meadows takes the kick and misses the extras again. London 14, Batley 6. 50 minutes left of the first half. And Batley looks to restart. Robbie Butterworth to full back, in position, ball on the tee. The wind hasn't blown it off just yet. It's a deep kick from him down Broncos left, picked up by Voro. Driving forward was Chibambe, top 15 metres away from his own try line. Moving forward London was Smith. That's up to shy of 30. And London get a penalty. Batley not moving away from the tackle quick enough. And London get their first penalty of the afternoon. And that ball is too far away from my position as it goes out of play. Trying to get a fresh set of 6. Wallace driving forward on the right hand side, up over halfway. Makes it up to the 40 before he's wrapped up, drifting in from the left. Havili. Drive forward. Beanie looks to burst his way through as he makes his way onto the field of play. 20 metres away, London. Ben Hersey Hall, Meadows. Smith, oh, he slips. Meters away from getting his hat-trick. Havili. So he looks to try and shift down the left-hand side. Meadows cuts inside. Meadows dancing through. Meadows over the line. And the referee awards the try. Jimmy Meadows getting his first try of the afternoon. And London starting to pull away from Batley now. London 18, Batley Bulldogs 6. There's Connor O'Byrne making the run this time, finding Meadows, who cut back inside, juking and jinking through 3 defenders. How about 4? Gets the ball down for his first try of the afternoon. This attempt much closer, just slightly to the left of centre, 10 metres out. He's with a few steps back. And this time Meadows does add the extras. Just over 11 minutes left of the first half. London 20, Batley 6. We'll start proceedings with Robbie Butterworth. There's a shallow kick from him up to this near side. Chabambe claims it. And his way up to the 20. Voorhees wrapped up. But he feeds it inside. Croft. Wrapped up 25 metres inside of London's half. They try and find a way through the middle. Meadows from O'Byrne. Nice offload, finding Havili. Pushing forward up towards the halfway line, looking to burst his way through. Havili wrapped up 45 metres away from the Batley try line. O'Byrne, Voro. Little pat past the left-hand side. Chabambe picks it up, beats one defender, can't get past the second down the near side. Wallace feeds it inside to Croft. Voro drifts across, finds Biernick that looks slightly forward. Biernick wrapped up, and pushing forward still. Now he's wrapped up. Last for London. Voro outside the 10. Dummy pass. Voro looks to burst his way through, and a little grubber kick through is intercepted. And now Batley look to push forward down this near side. Butterworth wrapped up after running about 20 metres. Batley trying to move forward. Wrapped up again. This time Hudson, their try scorer this afternoon. Alfert's wrapped up 30 metres inside their own half. Just to the left of centre as they move the ball into the middle. Up to the 40 this time. Batley making slow progress. Up to the halfway line. Wrapped up there. This time is Hodgson. Back to 6 for Batley. They get a fresh set. London not getting away from the play the ball quick enough. Manning wrapped up. 42 metres away from London's half. Ball into the middle as Batley look to switch play, this time down the middle. Hodgson wrapped up by 2 on the 40. So try and shift it into the middle this time. Now over to the right hand side. Ball comes loose. And London do get a head on it eventually. And London will get the restart as the ball came to number 16, Michael Ward. Just wasn't able to hold on to the ball. London get a head and feed scrum 30 metres inside their own half as we're 8 minutes away from the half-time hooter. Ball fed inside to Havili. Webster Mansfield looks to break his way through. He's wrapped up on the 40-metre line. Havili shifting it inside. O'Byrne, Biernick pushing his way through, as is tradition for Lewis Biernick at this point. Havili into the middle. O'Byrne driving forward. He's pushed back past the 40 and dumped 45 metres away from the Batley try line. Pushed back by about 10 metres. So try and push forward here with Hersey Horde. Wrapped up 30 metres away. London in the middle with O'Ben pushing forward. Finds Voro. Looks to shift out to left-hand side. Morea. Pinching wrapped up 15 metres away. This is London's last tackle of the set. Ball into Voro in the middle. Looking to drift it across. Finds Meadows, who just about holds onto it. Meadows finds a gap. Meadows looks like he's going to burst his way over, and he does. Completely off balance, Jimmy Meadows gets his second try of the afternoon. He finds a gap which opened up in the Batley defence. A little juking run, most of it off balance. Makes it London 24, Batley 6. Voro drifting across, which finds Meadows. Twist back inside. Acres of space. Butterworth did get a hand on him. That's Jimmy Meadows' second try of the afternoon. And the conversion will be taken from just in front of the sticks. 10 metres out. Takes a couple of steps back, does Meadows. It's 10 metres out, slap bang in front of the sticks. And Meadows adds the extras. 20-point difference between the two sides. London 26, Batley 6. That's into the last 5 minutes of the half. Butterworth to restart. Batley haven't made it easy for London by any sense, but London suddenly pull away towards the end of this first half. Kick collected by Voro. And pushing forward. Wrapped up his Hersey Horde. Just in front of the 20-metre line. Billy feeds it inside. Croft. Wrapped up 25 metres away from the halfway line. Havili from the play of the ball. Batley don't get away from it quick enough. Broncos get the restart and the penalty, which will be kicked by Voro. It's not a great kick by Voro, and it doesn't go out of play. And Burton collects the ball and runs back inside to the 40-metre line. Batley get a fresh set from the uncompleted penalty. So let's get up to the halfway line. Ward bursts his way up to the halfway point before he's brought down. Ball shifted out to this right-hand side. Reynolds receives the offload, flicks it back inside as they try and burst their way through and find a hole with Butterworth. He's wrapped up 35 metres away. Ball shifted inside. Ward brought down by Croft. 25 metres away from the Broncos line. Reynolds, little grubber kick comes off Voro. Voro collects it and spills it and goes out for it. The Batley set. And they'll get this 20 metres away this time. As Voro collected it and just it came off his knee in the end. Batley with a fresh set, 20 metres out. So try and find a way down the middle. It's a big hit. And London defence holds firm, looking to push forwards. Number 18, Evan Hodgson, wrapped up on the 10. Batley looking to add some few extra points on the board before half time. Ball shifted out to left-hand wing. Need to cut back inside, Old Verts. Drifting all the way across. Hodgson. Brought down Well, Hudson brought down 10 metres out. Ball shifted into the middle, looking to find a hole here. Batley bouncing off one defender, wrapped up by 3 more, this time Manning, 5 metres away. So try and push it into the middle. Reynolds, pass out to the right hand side, little grubber kick through, looking to find Burton, but it runs out of play. And which way is the referee going to give this one? That come off Broncos defender. It did. Be another set of 6 to Batley this time. Be taken by Hodgson to start things off. 10 metres away. So try and find a way down the middle. Wrapped up 5 metres away, Batley. So trying to shift their way into the middle. Out to this right hand side. Reynolds, flat pass. Looking to push his way through, beats through 2 defenders into the middle. Reynolds, that's another pat down and another set of 6 to Batley, with O'Ben trying to intercept the ball. London giving away set after set. It's a scrum this time. It's clever thinking by Connor O'Ben, but couldn't tip the ball up to intercept. With the head and feed. Referee not happy. And Batley will restart, entering the last minute of the half. Clock stops on 38:58. Olverts trying to push his way through the 10. Wrapped up 9 metres away. Last minute for London to hold on. A little pop pass through. Trying to break their way through up to the line. Batley. Wrapped up just in front of it was Flynn. Shift into the middle. Reynolds, little dummy pass. Trying to push their way through again. Wrapped up 5 metres out this time. Hodgson. Trying to burst through the line. And held up. I don't think the referee's going to give this one. And the referee does give this one. Alistair Leake breaking his way through the Broncos defence, putting Batley into double figures before the end of the first half. As the fans make their way to the concourse. As Leake getting the ball from a couple of metres out and just finding the strength to push his way through and put the ball down. Nice, the Leake breaking his way through 4 defenders. And there goes the half-time hooter. And Batley to add the extras from 12 metres out, just in front of the sticks. And they do convert. And that is half-time. And Batley, who have looked a little bit tired at times, have really shone going forward. Reynolds getting 2 conversions. He's been their real highlight so far in this first half. Broncos, 2 tries from Luke Smith and 2 tries from Jimmy Meadows, making all the difference, putting the home side in the lead. But they will be disappointed to have conceded 2 tries during the first half. Head coach Jason Dimitri is not going to be happy with the overall performance with those 2 tries being conceded against Batley. I'm going to leave you on the highlights of the tries from the first half. Half-time here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium is London Broncos 26, Batley Bulldogs 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of week again. It is time for the Cash Converters Half-Time Kicking Challenge. A reminder for those that are new to this event. Our contestant will start by attempting a conversion kick from the 10-metre line. If they get it, they'll win £100 in Cash Converters vouchers in advance to the 20-metre line for a shot at £175. If they succeed there, and it's on to the 30-metre line. For the grand prize of £250, we have Graham from the London Broncos today taking on the challenge. Graham is practicing. It is important to go on. We don't want Graham pulling his hamstring.
BETFRED Championship here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, home of the London Broncos. Over in the corner, they are!
The Broncos are back in the big time!
We knew effectively we were relegated before the season even started.
Blows his whistle and we are underway here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium.
Oh, big step from Andy Bryant! And a try for London!
Only goes through, and London do get their try before half time.
Yo, listen, you hear that?
Absolutely storming the gates here at the Cherry Red Records. You're not even given a contract. Ladies and gentlemen, this has never been done before in the Cash Converters Challenge. It will be the first time anyone has attempted and succeeded at the final kick. It is unlucky, but what an effort from Graham today in the Cash Converters Half-Time Challenge. Let's hear it for our contestant. A stellar performance from Graham.
Yeah, they have. Out and right.
Players coming back out for the second half. If you are just joining us here in the rain in South London, London are ahead by 26 points to 12 against Batley. London kicking off from left to right this time towards the Paul Strike stand, and Batley in white and red playing from right to left towards the Toglet stand.
Which way, mate?
Brandon Webster Mansfield to restart proceedings as the crowd slowly makes its way back in from the concourse, and we are underway. It's a deep kick from him, collected 5 minutes outside of Batley's own try line, making forward. At 10 metres, they try and push their way forward in the central position. They try and push their way forward again this time. 25 metres inside their own half. Ref calls release. They try and push their way through with Leak trying to find a hole and a gap wrapped up. So they try and shift their way in the middle. Butterworth lays it off. This is the last for the visitors. So ball up from Reynolds. It's a deep one and a high one. Collected by Morea. Morea looks to try and push his way through. Chapambe looks to drive his way forward. Wrapped up inside the 20, shifting inside. Tyndall looking to fire his way forwards as they try and find a way into the middle. Croft looks to break his way through. He's wrapped up shy of the halfway line. Gets back slowly and groggily. It looks like he might have come away with an injury. The other way, Smith finds a way forward. This is the last for London as he's wrapped up inside the 30. Meadows. Kick inside by him. Chased down by Morea. Morea, but collected by Butterworth. Well, he's brought down by the Papua New Guinean. So shift the ball inside. Burton wrapped up to the 20. And the referee gives a penalty. Not getting away from the play of the ball quick enough. And Jack Croft will get treatment for the injury sustained about a minute ago, and it looks like he will be replaced on this near side. He's just hobbling back into position. I think no, he's going to be removed from the field of play by the physio. And he will be replaced by the interchange by Marcus Stock as he's being readied on this near side. And that change has now happened. London's fourth interchange of the afternoon. Marcus Stock makes his way onto the field of play, filling in for Jack Croft. Currently underway. Reynolds flicks the ball out to the right hand side as they try and push forward down this right hand side. Batley, Flynn, tackle child the 40, cut their way back inside, wrapped up 5 metres away from the halfway line. Ball inside, and finding a hole here, Batley, this time with Ward. The ball comes loose from Ward, and it is a knock on in London's favour. Ward pushed his way through, and the ball came loose as he was flying forwards. To tackle him from behind on him. London with a head and feed. 40 metres inside their own half. Webster Mansfield pushing forward, makes a distance of 5 metres. Shifted inside by Havili, just about held onto by Stock as well, before he's brought down. Quick hands, Voro, Morea down the left-hand side, runs into a brick wall of Reynolds, eventually wrapped up 40 metres away from the Batley try line. Ball inside to Voro, shifting across the left-hand side, hands it to Meadows, quick hands, it's a flat pass, Tyndall can't pick it up though, and that'll be a knock-on. They beat every single forward and defender. Tyndall was quickest to react, but couldn't hold on to the ball as it came across from Meadows. It beat everyone, and Tyndall couldn't hold on to it. Apparently will restart, making it 5 metres with Matt Vajev. So try and break their way up to the 40. Wrapped up again is Ward. So try and shift their way through the middle. Leak up to the halfway line. Ball inside. Here is Ward. No real momentum to push him forward. So try and find a way down the right this time to the away side. Butterworth tries to push off Voro. Can't get rid of him. This is the last for Batley. Inside. Reynolds with a high kick and a long one. It's a deep one collected by Morea, who slips and again slips. Oh, he's wrapped up inside his own 10-metre line. It's getting greasy out there with the rain that has eased off now. Chibambe is brought down 10 metres in front of Broncos' own try line. Tyndall breaks through one, tries to shift his way through, tries to shimmy his way through. Referee calls held halfway inside the Broncos' half. O'Ben driving forward, makes 10 metres. It's an early kick from Havili, looking for the 40-20. And it's collected by Butterworth in acres of space. And he'll get dragged back towards the 20. By Smith and Webster Mansfield. Batley with the ball. That's dropped. And London get it back. Alfert's not able to hold on to it as the ball came into his chest. Looking back on the replay here. Pass came in. Alfert's not paying attention. Eyes off the ball. Spills possession 20 metres outside of his own try line. And London will get the head and feed. With Morea putting the ball in. Out to Havili. Meadows. Down the left-hand side, Voro. Chibambe over in the corner. Chibambe's in. Referee happy with it. London get the first try of the second half. Neil Chibambe in acres of space over on the left-hand side. It's a move that London have finessed over the weeks. They did it a few times against Salford, and they do it again here this afternoon. London Broncos 30, Batley 12. Villy with pass to Meadows, quick hands from him, finding Voro, and Chibambe receiving the flat pass over in the corner. No question on whether or not Chibambe was in play before he put the ball down, despite the greasy conditions, shifting his legs towards the byline. Neil Chibambe's first try of the afternoon. Meadows over on the far side in front of the Broncos fans, some of which still making their way back from the concourse. 22 metres out, Meadows on the left hand side.
Time off. Time back off.
Steps up. Just short. Agonisingly short for Meadows. Just didn't have the power to dip behind the sticks. Just dipped in front of them. Score remains London 30, Batley 12. The game underway with Butterworth. A deep kick from him. Collected by Morea. Moving forward, Stock. Runs into a brick wall of 3 defenders. 15 metres inside the Broncos' half. Ball shifted inside. Smith looks to power his way through. Wrapped up 25 metres inside the Broncos' half. Making quick metres here in London. Bieniek pushing forward, making 5 up to the 30 before he's brought down. Pushing forward again. O'Byrne just short of the halfway line. Half over halfway. Marcus Stock trying to break his way through the 40. This is London's last. To Meadows. It's a high kick by Meadows into London's right-hand corner. Collected by Oferts. Referee calls knocked on. London will get it back with a London scrum. Oferts seems to have knocked on into Liam Tyndall. Yeah, it did go through his arms. Seems to have got the last touch. Daryl Oferts. London with a head and feed 5 metres ahead of where they got their last try about 2 minutes ago. Ball out to left-hand side. Meadows. Voro again, looking to go in the corner. Voro is there, and he's out of touch. And Batley will get the ball back. 10 metres inside their own half. Goro Varo pushed out just in touch. Batley wanting the 20-metre restart. They're going to get it inside their own 10. Ward playing the ball. And they're still inside their own 10, but only just. To try and shift forward down this near side. Up again is Manning. Shy of the 20. Ball shifted inside. Oferts able to hold on to the ball this time. Brought down just inside the 20. Ball shifted inside. Pass to Ward. Flip back from Reynolds. Takes 3 to bring Ward down. So try and shift in the middle. London all over the place in regards to the line. Referee calls the last. It's a long kick from Reynolds. Up to the 20. Brought down nicely by Morea. Bambi looking to shift forward, makes it up to the 30. London making 10 metres with a fresh set. Played 10 minutes of the second half. So Wallace tries to drive forward. 45 metres in their own half, London. 5 minutes shy of the try line. Over to the left-hand side, nearly slipping. O'Byrne is able to hold onto his feet and onto the ball. Voro, little pop past the Stock. Pushes up past the 40. Just brought down shy of the 30. So move down this left-hand channel. Voro again, finding Meadows. He's brought down inside the 20. This is London's last. Into the middle. Voro shifting across to the right-hand side. Finds Meadows. Quick hands Morea. Over to the right-hand side. Webster Mansfield. Tyndall goes over in the corner, but it is a forward pass. And Batley will get a handover. Voro with the pass to Meadows, and Meadows to Morea, who palmed the ball forward to his right hand side, and it was a forward pass. So Batley will get it back inside their own 20. Ball inside. Oldfirst looking to push forward up to the 20. He's wrapped up just shy of it. Ball inside for Batley. Burton wrapped up, the only player without a number on the back of his shirt. Little Duke and dummy pass. That's Batley 5 metres forwards from Leake to try and push their way forward again. With a forward move. Leake over to the right hand side. Reynolds shifts it out to the right hand side. Ball up to halfway. Ball comes loose. And referee is going to award a knock on. Looks to offload. Comes off the player in front. So not quite a knock on. But loss of possession for Batley. Ball came out. It's an outstretched arm there as well from Ben Hersey Horde. Meadows just puts his arm in the way.
What's that? 10 seconds. You're looking to offload it. 10 seconds. Shot clock off.
Ball with Meadows from the play of the ball. Webster Mansfield pushing forward down this near side. Wrapped up shy of the 40. Fresh set for London. Morea inside to Meadows. Quick hands to O'Byrne. Forward to Biernick. Bounces back to O'Byrne. Dummies through one. Wrapped up by 2 more. Looking to push forward. Havili came off a Batley hand, did it? Knock on. Havili tried to play the ball and he'd passed it out across to the right hand side. An arm had come across and interfered. Referee calls knock on. Let's just have a look at the replay. It did just slip out of his hands by the looks of things. There was a potential pull back on the arm, but there is a knock on by Sevilla Havili. Head and feed to Batley. Trying to find a way down the right hand side. Reynolds tries to push his way through up to the 40, just brought down in front of it. Ball shifted inside. Trying to move forward, this time with Kirk. He's wrapped up and hurt potentially. The referee has called time off for an injury on Liam Kirk. Potential knock to the face. So he's receiving a little bit of treatment, knock to the head on Liam Kirk. Just looking back on the replay, it's a big hit from him on Marcus Stock. And I think that's what's caused the damage. Running into Havili and Stock simultaneously. I think it cause anyone a bit of damage, let alone a Rugby League player. And it's going to be Liam Kirk that makes his way off the field to receive more treatment. It's on report as well.
Just because of the hit to the head on head and the players was on report.
So on report is Marcus Stock. Ronan Dixon makes his way back onto the field of play. And we're back underway. Leake shifts it up to the right hand side, finds Reynolds, quick hands from him. Batley wrapped up inside their own half inside the Broncos half with Flynn. Ball inside, Reynolds shifting across, little no-look pass from him. Wrapped up there is Hodgson, 35 minutes away. To shift their way down the right hand side. Early kick from Reynolds. Beats Moray up to the try line. He's looking to let it bounce out of play, and he does. And London will get a fresh set from a 20-metre restart. Taken by Chapambe, who's offload it immediately. And then runs forward, makes about 20. This is the 0 tackle for London. Ball shifted inside. Webster Mansfield looking to push his way through up to the halfway line. Does get there before he's brought down by 3 defenders. Havili shifts it to the left-hand side. Wallace, big hit on him. Just shy of the 30. And a quick play of the ball. Voro had to jump up high to receive it. Voro still shifting. Hand offloads to Stock. Stock brought down 25 metres away from Batley's try line. Havili inside to O'Byrne, pushing forward. O'Byrne looked to break the defence, but he's brought down 10 out. Havili, Voro looking to get over the line. held up, offloads the ball. Lewis Biernick looking to bounce his way through, offloads it again. The ball comes loose. The referee says the ball's been patted down. Ball come clear from Voro. Biernick pushing his way forwards. And was deemed to have been patted down. The view that we've got as a goalpost in the way, so that doesn't help things either. The London there's a player that's been blooded before we get underway. Physio's been called onto the field of play. Who's been blooded? Here's a better angle without the goalpost in the way. Biernick offloading the ball, and yeah, patted down by, well, it bounced off the arms of the Batley player. I think it's Hudson. Well, everyone gets patched up. London to get ahead and feed once the player in question's been patched up. It looks like the referee's happy. Ball into the head and feed. Havili out to the right hand side to Meadows. Looks to cut inside. Breaks through the defence, trying to push towards the try line. Wrapped up 5 metres from the try. Havili, 6 again for London. Oben to Voro. Shifts out to left hand side. Morea has to cut back inside. Finds Webster Mansfield in space. Antin on the right hand side, who can't keep hold of it. Batley can breathe a sigh of relief as London can't keep hold of the ball in greasy conditions. And scrum confirmed for Batley by the referee. 10 metres away from their own try line, more or less in exactly the same position as the London scrum was. Head and feed in. Ball out to the right hand side. Wrapped up just in front of their own 10. To drag back to their own 10 metre line by Wallace and Voro, looking to push forward. The players call it high. The referee says play on. Ball shifted into the middle. O'Fertz drifting over to this near side. Another call of high. Referee says no. Up to the 30. Shifted inside from Leak. Dancing off 1 into 2. So number 13, Robson Stevens. Inside from Leak. Looking to push forward is Ronan Dixon. Wrapped up just shy of the halfway line. This is the last tackle for Batley. Reynolds with a high and a deep kick. It's a very deep kick. A bit too deep. It's going to go out for a 20-metre restart. It's been retaken by Morea. Referee says not ready. Slows things down for London. Webster Mansfield now pushes forward instead. Makes 10 metres. Chapambe makes another 10, pushing forward, makes 15 metres. Moreno shifted out to Wallace over the halfway line, looking to find a hole on Batley's right hand side. Ball comes loose. Batley will restart as they try and find a hole down the right hand side with Hudson. Up to the halfway line, he's brought down. As London Batley trying to push their way through, bouncing his way through is Flynn, wrapped up shy of the 40. Ball inside it goes. They try and find a way into the middle. And Stevens is wrapped up 35 metres away. So we come over to this near side here, Batley looking to push forward. Wrapped up is Manning. 25 away. Leak shifted inside. So try and move over into this central right channel. Ward wrapped up. This is the 4th. So try and go down the right hand side. Reynolds with quick hands, and again cutting inside, looking to find a hole. Hudson trying to get his 2nd of the afternoon. Wrapped up on the 10. This is Batley's last. Reynolds shifted inside. Crossfield kick from him. Up over the top, it bounces through everyone. And Tyndall can bat it out of play. And London will kick it out from between the sticks, and Batley will get a fresh set of 6. Good attacking pressure from the away side as we hit the hour mark.
I'll tell you the 10.
And it's definitely being the
10 seconds. 10 seconds in.
highlight of the away side. It's controlled everything. Taken by Meadows up to the halfway line. Brought down by Butterworth. Looking to shift forward is Stevens. Makes 10 metres. Before he's wrapped up. To try and make the way inside this time. Dixon looking to charge his way through. 25 away. Ball fed inside again as they try and work down this left-hand side this time. Looking to find first. Butterworth looks to jink his way through. Shy of the 10. So, not a great pass, but Batley still have it on this central channel up to the 10-metre line. Referee calls held on Dixon as that ball came forward, and it's a knock-on as well. And Maria picks up the pieces. And London will get the ball back after being tackled. And London will get a scrum. We enter the last 20 minutes of this game. Looking back on the replay, the ball wasn't collected and then came loose. And Maria picked it up. And we are back underway. Inside from Meadows. Wallace looking to push his way forwards. Halfway inside the London half. Meadows. So try and find a way down this left-hand side. Tyndall picks it up. Tyndall up over halfway. Tyndall looking to bring it back inside. Finding Smith, and that's a forward pass. Smith obviously not happy with that one. Tyndall bursting his way over the right hand side. Looked to throw it inside, and it's a couple of metres forward from Liam Tyndall. London waste another opportunity to get some points on the boards. Sam Davis being announced as having his 100th appearance by the stadium announcer. Burton is tackled from the first play off the scrum. Batley pushed back to the 30-metre line. Ball played inside. Rufert's trying to find a way forward. Calls a penalty. Referee says no. Trying to push their way forward, this time up over the 40. Manning brought down. Ball played inside from the play of the ball. Nice little cross pass. Trying to find a hole down this left-hand side, bouncing off one, but can't get away from Brandon Webster. Mansfield couldn't. Robson Stevens. This is Batley's last. So they try and grab a kick into the left-hand corner, but no problem for Morea, who tries to shift his way forward. Doesn't make any movement forwards before he's wrapped up in front of the 10-metre line. Tyndall tries to push his way forward, runs into Dixon. He's pushed back by Dixon. Referee calls held. London inside their 10. Chapambe tries to push his way forward again, makes a distance of about 8 metres. London stuck inside their own half, trying to burst their way through Stock. He's wrapped up 25 metres inside the London half. In this central channel, ball played forward. Bitten gain. Looks to gain a few metres himself. Out to the 40. This is London's last. Meadows with a high kick from him. It's a 40-20 that gets caught in the wind. Alvarez is there to collect it. Halfway inside the Batley half. He beats 2 defenders, looks to get through a hole. He's brought down with a big hit from Tyndall. Try and push forward. This time it's Greensmith. He's brought down within the 40. Batley look to try and break their way up over halfway with Burton. He's wrapped up 45 metres away from London's try line, slap bang in the middle of the park. So they're trying to shift their way through the middle. Wrapped up this time is White. Leak looks to shift across. This is the last for Batley. Less than 30 out here are the visitors. Kick up over the top by Reynolds. Morea's underneath it, and he's brought down inside the London try line. It's another set of 6. Butterworth bringing down Morea. It's fullback on fullback. And London may be tiring somewhat with 15 left on the clock. Batley have had a lot of forward possession.
10 seconds.
And Meadows with the kick from between the sticks. Makes that to the 40. And goes all the way to the halfway line, bouncing up onto Burton, who tries to shift down the right-hand side. He's brought down. As Batley trying to shift their way from their right to the left into the central channel. Wrapped up just on the 40. Batley into the middle this time. Trying to shift their way inside. Wrapped up with Stevens. They try and work their way down the left this time. Trying to push their way forward. Beating one defender. Bouncing off 2. Nice offload. Finding Leak. 15, 20 yards, metres out. Stevens looking to shift the ball to the right-hand side. Wrapped up on the 10. Looking to get the ball away is Hudson. Wrapped up on the 10. Reynolds shifts it across the left-hand side in the central channel. Wrapped up. There is Hodgson. 10 metres out. This is the last for Batley. To look to play the ball into the corner, and that's a wasted pass and goes out for a handover. Looking for Olverts, who wasn't anywhere near the play the ball. It's a pass up over the top to left-hand side, and there was a pass to no man's land, really. And Meadows to restart. Webster Mansfield from the play of the ball pushes his way forward, shy of the 20. London looking to push their way down this left-hand side with Wallace. He's wrapped up 30 metres inside the London half. Davis to Kapanias, wrapped up just shy of the halfway line, just to the left of the centre circle used by AFC Wimbledon. Meadows finding Bittengain. Beats one defender, gets his ducks underneath, but is wrapped up by 2 more. Davis inside to Meadows, finding O'Byrne. O'Byrne looking to push his way through. Nice offload. London looking to get their way in over on that left-hand side. This is the last for London. O'Byrne shifts. It's a poor pass from him. Finding Smith. Brendan Webster Mansfield. Grab a kick from him. Bettingang is offside. That's a knock on. And London get a scrum deep inside Batley possession. It's a little bit all over the place in the last 15 minutes. There's a knock on over Butterworth.
You good, Ben? Take time if you want, mate. You good? 10 seconds.
Morea to put the ball in from the head and feed. Ball shifted across to Meadows. O'Byrne going in the corner. And Chibambe was there. Going to be another possession for London. Burton who knocked the ball up. Ball across from Meadows. Finding O'Byrne, ball punched up by Burton. And London will get another head and feed 10 metres out from Batley's try line. Ball in from Morea. Well, it will be in a minute. To try and shift down the right hand side. O'Byrne looking to shimmy his way through, 10 metres out. Davis to receive the ball. From the play of the ball, shifts it inside to Meadows. Bittengain looking to push his way forward. London making no real movement forward. He's dumped down 7 metres away. Ball shifted inside. Meadows 10 out. O'Byrne looking to push his way forward. That comes out. And It's a knock on. Can't be offside is what the referee's calling. It's a knock on going forward. O'Ben trying to find Ben Hersey Horde. It comes off his arm. In a tight position. And Batley will get the scrum this time. 10 metres outside of their own try line. So try and shift down this right hand side. Wrapped up is Greensmith. Ball played inside from the play of the ball. Wrapped up 25 metres inside their own half. Trying to shift their way forward. Olferts to break up to the 30. Does do that with 3 Broncos defenders around him. So shifted inside again from the play of the ball. Dixon. He offloaded the ball. Now they're wrapped up on their own 40. Batley looking to shift it back inside. Leak. Wrapped up this time. The last. Stevens. This is the last, sorry. It's a ball out to Reynolds. It's a little dink over the top from him, but it's a deep one. Shabambe picks it up 20 metres inside his own half. On that right hand side, makes 10 metres before he's wrapped up on the 30. Murray shifts the ball in from the play of the ball. Wallace makes 10 metres up to the 40. Runs into a brick wall. He's not quite dumped down. Runs into Dixon. 6 more, did he say there? As they try and push forward with Tyndall. He offloads the ball, finding Meadows. He's brought down just shy of the halfway line, under a lot of pressure from Manning. Ball played inside to Marcus Stock. Brings through halfway up to the 40. Davis shifts it inside from the play of the ball. O'Byrne pushing forward up to the 30. Nice offload pass. London going to go in the corner of Ben Hersey Horde, but it's cut out by Butterworth and out of play. And that's going to be London scrum. Ben Hersey Horde pushing his way forward. Butterworth just throwing his body in the way. It'll be another set of 6 for London, and they play the ball from 10 metres away. Stock to restart with a fresh set. Capanias pushing forward, 5 metres away into the last 10. Bittengain on the dummy run. Stock looking to push his way forward, goes down. 6 away. Davis shifts it to Capanias, who is up and under and just shy on the line. Ball to Meadows, out to Murray. Nice quick hands to Tyndall, looking to get in the corner. Tyndall goes over in the corner. And you think now in Wimbledon that's game, set and match for London. Liam Tyndall adding 4 more points on the board, making it London 34, Batley 12. Quick hands from Meadows to Murray. The no-look pass to Tyndall, who had work to do to cut inside and cut back on the outside. That surely puts London out of sight now. The kicks come from this right-hand side. Right, Jimmy Meadows, 22 metres out. Struggled with these ones today. Takes a couple of steps back, shifts his arms across his body. And Meadows is short again as it drifts over past the left-hand post. London 34, Batley 12. And we've got about 7 to go. Liam Tyndall going over for his hat-trick this afternoon. Butterworth to get the game back underway. Collected just shy of the 10 by Morea. As London look to move forward from the play of the ball. Bittengane wrapped up shy of the 20, looking to shift inside. Comes forward is Smith. Wrapped up on the 30 as they move inside London. Capanias again. Stop just shy of the 40. Davies getting involved on his 100th appearance for the Broncos. Bittengane up to halfway, looking to break through the defenders. Wrapped up eventually by Ward. Shifted inside. Stock, quick hands from O'Byrne. It's a call of a knock-on from O'Byrne. It fell to Morea. It's a big hit on him by Ben Reynolds. Stock shifting it across. It actually come off Ben Hersey Horde. And we've got 5 minutes to go. I said it was a hat-trick for Liam Tyndall. He scored 2. Still pretty good going. Ball shifted across. As Greensmith tries to drive his way over the halfway line and does do so, wrapped up by 2. Here around trying to give Liam Tyndall a try that he didn't score. But he's got 2. That's good enough. Out to the 40-metre line, Batley trying to shift it inside this time, drifting across to the right-hand side. Reynolds driving forward, looking for the dummy pass to break his way through. Wrapped up 35 metres away. So trying to shift down his right-hand side this time. Batley, Butterworth of the pass. It's a knock-on. Referee calls 0 tackle. Collected by Morea. London got 4 minutes just to see the game out at this point. Wallace shifting inside, wrapped up by 3. Ward being one of them. Stock driving forward, trying to get through halfway. Jukes onto his left foot, brought down just shy of the halfway line. Davis pushing forward. Meadows. Webster Mans with a quick pass to Tyndall. On this right hand side has to circle back round. Eventually pushing his way through. Offloads the ball to Davis. He cuts his way inside. Brought down 30 metres out. Ball forward to the left hand side to Meadows. Capanias looking to shift his way through. Was looking to offload as well. 15 metres away from the try line. Inside to Meadows. Looking to shift it to the right hand side. Finds Marcus Stock. Stock goes over. And Marcus Stock gets his first try of the afternoon. Putting the cherry and the icing on the cake. A high-scoring game here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. London 38, Batley 12 with the kick to come. Of course, it's not been the highest scoring game we've had here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium so far this season. Batley have put a good shift in for themselves. Meadows 2 had the extras. With 2.5 left on the clock over in the left-hand corner. The wind still blustering around here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. Clock's went forward for British summertime, but the weather doesn't reflect that just yet. Meadows from 12 metres away.
Time off.
Just right hand side of the sticks. This time does add the extras. And that makes it London 40, Batley 12. We're into the last 5 minutes, which is what the referee has called. Scoreboard says 78-23, 90 seconds the referee has called. And Batley maybe getting one last try on the boards to give their handful of fans over in the corner something to cheer for. It's a short grubber kick from the kickoff, and it's collected by Webster Mansfield, 30 metres away on this near side. Ball put forward. It's London push forward with Smith. London potentially trying to get one more set. And Batley steal the ball. And London will get a fresh set to see this game out. Kick forward by Voro. Referee not happy. Now he is. Ball in the middle with Voro. Quick pass to Bettengane, looking to push his way up to the 20. Wrapped up 25 metres away. We're into the last minute. Davis to Stock. Voro looking to pass it to Smith, but he's wrapped up. London looking to push to the left-hand side. Stock to O'Bairn, looking to see it out. Ball up over the top, punched up by Morea. Chabambe is held up 10 metres out on the left-hand side. Ball inside to Morea. Looking to drive forward is Capanias. He's wrapped up by 3 into the last 20 seconds. Bittengane over the line, but he's held up. He's short. 1 metre away, London. Voro. Ball up over the top to the high one to Tyndall. They've gone back 20 metres. Driving forward is Tyndall. Looking to break for the line. Brought down, show the 10. That was the last for London. And there goes the full-time hooter. And the referee calls time. And that's full time here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. A resounding scoreline, but not necessarily a resounding performance from the London Broncos. And it feels weird saying that when the side have won by 40 points to 12. Batley put in a good shift for themselves. Got 2 well-deserved tries in the first half. And just couldn't find a way forward to make their chances count in the second half. But the Broncos struggled as well in greasy conditions here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium in South London. Rain and wind peltering the pitch throughout the 80 minutes. But it's Broncos that come out on top and go 7 unbeaten at the top of the BETFRED Championship. That puts them on 14 points out of 8 rounds. 7 played, 7 won. Drawn none, lost none. The Broncos players will be happy. I'll chat to Jason Demetriou very shortly to get his thoughts. Something tells me he won't be as happy with his side's performance this afternoon, despite the conditions, as the Batley players go and applaud the travelling contingent that have come down from Yorkshire. Only a handful of them came down this afternoon. As the Papua New Guinean players do their prayer on the pitch as well. It does end here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. Resounding win for London on the scoreboard. There's a lot of work to do on the training ground. It ends here, London 40, Batley 12. And while I run downstairs to hopefully grab a word with Jason Demetriou, we'll leave you with the try-lights from the first half and the second half here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. If you've been watching on YouTube or over in Papua New Guinea on PNG NBC, thank you for watching the coverage this afternoon. And yeah, we'll show you some tries and I'll run downstairs and hopefully grab a word with the Broncos head coach. Jason, it's 40 points to 12 in the final scoreline. Do you think it was maybe a little bit flattering in regards to a lot of loose balls being played and the team weren't exactly up to their best? What were your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, that's probably a good summary. I thought we were off in a lot of areas, so particularly with execution, but I can't complain too much. We've had a lot of changes, a lot of blokes coming back from injury or time off, so we need to get some cohesion in our team. But yeah, when we needed to, we aimed up defensively again, which is always a good sign. And it's never easy coming into a bye week. I've been around enough to know that, you know, standards definitely always drop because you're starting to look forward to that time off and starting to look ahead instead of getting your job done on the game. So I was happy the boys got the job done.
Despite being ahead, Batley did score a late try towards the end of the first half and got another one earlier on. What were your words to the boys in that half-time team talk to shore up that defence?
Oh, it was just the manner of our tries. The first try come from, we didn't deal with the kick-off after we scored, and then we didn't deal with the kick in behind. So, you know, we said the way we're defending, that's probably the biggest risk for us is kick tries, you know. So into Moreira a little bit there. I think he should have showed a bit more urgency, but the second one was, again, we clocked off for half a second at marker, and again, you know, Wardy spoke to the boys about dummy half going, showing and going, and you know, we probably should deal with that. That was the story of the game, just individuals not owning their roles at certain points, whether it's, you know, making that decision to throw the pass or bank it and go on the next play, or just not owning your role defensively. But like I said before, there's a lot of areas for us to work on, but the break's come at a good time for us, I think.
Thank you. Enjoy your evening.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. So it ends here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, London 40, Batley 12. We'll be back here in 2 weeks' time as the London Broncos host the Sheffield Eagles here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. Until then, have a great rest of your afternoon. If you're in Papua New Guinea, I think it's time for you to go to bed. Until next time, stay safe, have a great time, have a great Easter, stay hydrated, and see you here at the Cherry Reds Records on the 11th of April when London take on Sheffield Eagles. BETFRED Championship here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, home of the London Broncos. Over in the corner, they are!
The Broncos are back in the big time!
We knew effectively we were relegated before the season even started.
Blows his whistle and we are underway here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium.
Oh, quick step from Andy Bryant! And a try for London!
Goes through, and London do get their try before half time.